What up? Y'all see I got my Hawaiian shirt on. Actually just got back from the Grizz game. So sorry for the late video. I meant to record earlier, but I just got really tied up, so apologies for that. But yeah, let's get ready to get into the video for today. Cue the intro music and yeah, let's get into it, man.
They never show me a black guy, only a trap guy. When it sends out, so out of my last job, I started to crack cars. I can adapt, dog, I can dodge an attack, I can attach parts. Good kid in the city, but raising in mad parts. My blood on the asphalt, my brother with half eye. I told him what.
Yo, alright, we here, man. So I've been kind of thinking about what I want to talk about while I was finding the intro song. If y'all don't know, that's what I do. Like while the intro is going on, while y'all are seeing the intro, I'm actually looking for what the intro song is going to be. But it took me a second. I was really trying to think about what I want to talk about. And what I want to talk about is like make a good move. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes we got to take the time to just like really think about the move that we're gonna make. You know what I'm saying? You never want to go in unprepared, right? You want to go in and say, yo, this is like, you want to be able to one thing I'm learning is you want to be able to accurately convey your thought, accurately convey what you're doing. So if that takes you a little bit more time than you're used to, that's more than okay. You know what I'm saying? But always be ready, like be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared for that moment or for that conversation or for you to get that call. Like kind of be prepared. Know what it is that you want or know how you want to go about it or whatever it might be. Just kind of be prepared for it. But take the time to prepare. Like preparation, I think, is key. Oftentimes we might oftentimes we might like act off of emotion is bad, because a lot of times we associate us acting off of emotion with like with people when it's not necessarily that, right? You can act off emotion in your job or in your career because you might feel a certain type of way. You might be angry at the moment or you might be excited. Like people act like and that's the other thing, sometimes we associate emotion with anger, but it sometimes it isn't necessarily anger or even like a sadness. Sometimes it could be excitement. Like you could get offered an opportunity and you haven't taken the proper time to prepare for the opportunity and you act off excitement like, okay, I'm ready to go, and you're not necessarily ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I think I'm starting to kind of we just oftentimes associate, I oftentimes associate emotion, like the acting off of emotion as necessarily anger or sadness, when it's not necessarily that. You can act off emotion with being happy or being excited, or any emotion you can act off of. It doesn't necessarily have to be anger. We associate acting off of that. We associate that term with that when it's not necessarily that. You know what I'm saying? But I just say all that to say, to prepare for it. I said it's your moment. I talked about it the other day. But like prepare for that moment. You know what I'm saying? That moment can be anything. It could be like the other day. I'm willing to talk, that video. You got to prepare for that talk. Like you can't just go in and say, okay, I feel this way, boom, and I'm gonna go in there. Because if you go in there, sometimes you might fumble over your words. You might not say exactly what you need to say. You might not even go in there with a formulated thought. You know, you're acting off of an emotion or anything like that. You have to think about it. You have to be willing to talk about it, but you also have to be willing to prepare for that. And you have to mentally prepare for it in a lot of different aspects. Because you just gotta make sure that you're right. Like, okay, is this really what I want to do? Is this really the move I want to make? How do I want to go about making this move? All that has to be analyzed. And if it's not, then you're lacking. You know what I mean? that's something you have to do. You have to gotta break down these moments and prepare for them. You know what I mean? And I'm learning that more every day. It's like, yo, gotta be prepared. Like, I gotta be prepared for this conversation. You know, that's why sometimes it just might not be the moment that you need to. Let me say this. Sometimes you don't need to have a conversation right there. Sometimes you need to take some time, formulate some thoughts, sit there, think about it, because you don't want to come into a conversation unprepared. You want to be able to fully express, yo, this is what it makes me feel. This is what, or you want to come into a job and say, yo, this is why I want to quit, or yo, this is whatever it might be. But you don't want to act off so fast. Like, sometimes you don't need to have the conversation right then. You need to say, yo, and come back, and however long it needs to be for you to come back to the conversation. Don't wait too long, but there's a time and place. Just enough time for you to prepare. You know what I'm saying? And preparing doesn't mean, oh, I know every move. I know how I'm going to counteract every move. No, that's not what that means. It's just, you know what you're going to bring to the table, and then just know what you're bringing to the table. Oftentimes we don't know what we're bringing to the table, so it comes across like a mess, and not necessarily like, yo, this is what I feel. Da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to be willing to do, is sit down and say, yo, this is what I want to come across and say. You want that. That's the way that I think we have to prepare. So yeah. Yeah, man. That's really it. I hope y'all are doing well though. Gonna go ahead and get this edited and get this up because it is 10:08. So I need to go ahead and get this video up. But yeah, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all to everybody who watches. I mean, literally everybody who watches. Thank you. This is, like I said, after this, we only got like a week left of videos, man. Because yeah, this is 83, so exactly 7 more days. And I'm gonna see. I really might keep doing this because it's cool. But for now, we're gonna stick to the 90 days, and then we'll see where I go after that. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, I was on TV too. Like, I wasn't on TV. Like, they made an announcement about me on TV, so that was cool. Anyways, let me get out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.